Hey everybody, Charlie here. Welcome back to Startup Company. So you can see that the office has been filled with a lot of people. I'm still probably going to be hiring a few more as the time goes on, but right now I think this is my team. So we might even hire some more in this episode. I don't know. The office is getting kind of full. I've done a couple of things. I'm gonna go through the new recruits. Now let me just say one thing. There were a ton more names than I thought were gonna be. So I couldn't get everybody in. I sort of did an RNG with the chat, just sort of gave every comment I had as of recording this video a number between 1 and the top number of the comments that were there. And then I just had the RNG go, and I put you in if your position matched, or I found you a position that I could match you in, if it was possible. I then went ahead and I wrote down all the names of the people who were not chosen by the end of this pick. So keep your spirits up, and if I hire anybody else in a future video, comment on that one too, okay? Always comment on the video in which I'm asking for help. And if I recognize your name being repeated in here, I'll give you priority. So I have your names written down if you commented before I recorded this video. If you're constantly in, or you're in before and you're in a second time or a third time or whatever, I'll start prioritizing you over the new names, okay? So here are the new people. I'm gonna go down the list. First, we've got the Whale. Researcher, you're in. You're 45 years old. You're being paid $4,800. I've satisfied all your needs aside from the whiteboard. We're gonna do that today, hopefully. I'm gonna put the damn whiteboard in this office because too many people want a damn whiteboard. All right, the Whale. Next, I'm just going in the order in which the RNG chose you, so I'm not like keeping things in a department. Although I can see, and I'll just point them out right now. We've got Christhulu here as a researcher, and Muffin here as a researcher as well. Those are new names. Nobody new added to the dev team here, to the system admin team, because we're way ahead. So we don't need anybody else here. Nobody's added to the sales team because we're kind of booked there too. I don't need any additional marketers, so Katie Cat's still the sole marketer on the team, and she's absolutely rocking it. I've actually got her doing things that she doesn't need to do. Let's go in like 1 time speed, I guess. I've got her doing things she doesn't even need to do yet, just because. We might need them later or something. I don't know. I've got her working on that. These two are still waiting for tickets. Dan and Schmannen, which has confirmed to me that it is indeed, the last name is indeed a troll name. So I will make sure to say it as many times as possible in every video. Dan and Schmannen. There you go. TSML 115. Yeah, 1515. 115 makes no sense. You want a 7-hour workday. You're still in there. You're doing good. All right, let's talk about these guys. Again, I can't necessarily match your gender. I'm gonna pick the best candidates and then I'll match names. So here we go. Niall Grande. You told me you like graphics. I was gonna put you as one of the managers, but I already gave this one to Will. And I also have this manager here who's managing 5 employees because this one's intermediate. So what I plan on doing here is I'm gonna go ahead as soon as Will is done, because I think Will, I don't remember. I think Will said he wanted to be with lead devs. So what I'm gonna do is as soon as he's upgraded and traded at 88%, I'm gonna go ahead and just swap you two. So I'll put Will down here and have him manage these, and I'll put Niall up here and I'll have him manage this. So there you go. And again, the gender of the characters don't represent who you are. Just go with it. We got Mr. Rock, or Mr. J Rock, here on the lead dev team. Also, Aaron H is in. Ceaseless Rose is right here. We've got Ty, we've got Patty. I'm not sure which ones of these are brand new. I'm pretty sure Connie, Jordan, Azari, and Reef are all before. So these are all the new ones here. We've added 5 new people to the lead dead team. Then we've got over here, nothing changed in graphics because we're pretty good on that. Right now, we may add a graphics person or two as we begin to advance our features. Speaking of which, it looks to me like we're actually having bad user growth because we're getting hammered right now. Holy shit, hang on. Why are we getting hammered? What happened? What happened? Peak CU is off the charts. I think we just got DDoSed. I think we just got freaking DDoSed. Hang on, let's go address we'll go back to that. let's address this. So this rack is like really well optimized. I can just duplicate this and just stick it in here. Now we're at 108%. I'm actually tempted to do that again, but looks to me like we have to add some coolers in this. So let's just add a few coolers in this unit. Cool this stuff down. I might actually start swapping because it's better to have these anyway. So if I just go like this and pop one of these in here, jack this up. We're still getting hammered. It's 109%. Give me a second. I might just duplicate this one more time, honestly. It's a lot of money, but I think I'm just gonna do it. I just want the hosting. I can't tell what's happening here. This was doing really good until right now. And now all of a sudden it's just getting absolutely crushed. And our growth has been steady. So I'm not sure. I'm thinking this is a DDoS. Wouldn't it tell me if it was a DDoS though? Like, isn't that something that would tell me up here? I thought it would, but maybe not. I'm gonna add another cache server on this one, and then another web server here. Maybe one more cache server. Okay, so we'll add some servers in this. Let's get these configured. Jack them up to here. It's fine. We'll cool them down. Let's get it configured up to 130. Get it configured up to 130. These are not the most, you know, attractive racks, if you will. They don't have the best organization in the world, but they're going to be cooled. We're going to cool them down. All right, so looks to me like we could do with a little bit more cache if we want to. Let me add one more cache server to this box. And we'll put another cooler in here just to help with that new temperature. Jack this up to about 130%. And looks like we're finally good, but my God, that was freaking wild, man. And I think we'll put in probably one more cache server. Put that down in here and get that configured. Again, they're not the prettiest organization on the racks, but I think over time, like all the new racks that I'm making are, I think, better organized, so it'll work out a little bit. All right, so rush hour hits. We're still at 90% now. We're at least holding our own, and our change is going up. We're actually having positive growth now, finally. Gross. Okay, functionality. Can we go up anymore? Sharing's up to 78 now. We're getting up there. Satisfaction's at 65%. All right, now we're down to 32, right? Yeah, now we're easy on the CU. That was pretty nuts. All right, maybe that's not DDoS. Maybe we just got popular. Anyway, let's go back to the names. So I went through this. I told you I was going to do with this because you like graphics, so I'll switch you guys. And then on the dev team, we got, let's see, who are the new people? We've got Tapped. I shortened your name because the full name didn't make sense for a person, so I went with just Tapped. We've got Sheena. Hi, Sheena. We've got NCA Direwolf. We've got Angel. We've got Joseph B. And we've got Anjader. I think that's how you say your name. I think I recognize you from Twitch, too. Are you the same? Do you ever come to Twitch? I feel like I recognize the name. And then we have Thunderhawk D over here managing these guys. So how this management system works right now is we have 5 people being managed by this manager, 5 people being managed by this manager, and the same thing is happening on this side. This one is a level 1, or he's a beginner. We're trying to train him up to intermediate so I can have him manage 5 people. Then I'll switch these 2 and add another graphics person. Basically, that's the workflow. And then the graphics person can be one of the people on the list that wanted to be graphics. And that's kind of it for now. So let me run this. Let's not have it paused. We have 65% of our potential users, but hosting can absolutely not handle another 35% people. So I'm actually stunned that happened. That was crazy. I'm glad I wasn't on 3 times speed the entire time that was going on. So when we get to 1500 RP, I'm gonna get that whiteboard. Everybody's been asking about it the entire time. We got a bookshelf here, black couch, black armchair. Here's a lounge chair. And we have somebody, Miss Shofi, would like a lounge chair in the office. So I'm thinking about getting a lounge chair as well. But there's way more people that want whiteboards. Like, so many people want a whiteboard. Vending machines are another big one, too. So I'm not actually sure which one to prioritize. Like, the vending machine might even be more. Again, I wish there was an interface where I could just see the total number of people that want things, as opposed to having to go through one at a time. Even better would be, like, being able to arrow through them or tab through the different people. Can I even do that? Can I just, like, tab through my people and the stat screen? I don't think so. I can click them, but it doesn't always open to their stat screen. It opens to whatever screen I had them on last. I think vending machine might be the winner here. There's an awful lot of people in here. Whiteboard and the vending machine. Mike's needy. He wants everything. Perks up to 9,000. I'm pretty sure we're going to go for the whiteboard, though. It's been the thing that's been most wanted. I added a plant with a white vase because some people wanted that. I had the plant with a black vase already. It's kind of hidden back here, though, so we'll kind of put it out here in the open where they can see it. We have this water cooler. Nobody wants a water cooler, apparently. I even added these little... I don't even know what you call these. These little couches, but they're not called couches. They're called something else. They're not even futons. Futons are like the couch that turns into a bed, right? So like I don't know what you call these. I forget. So I added these. All right, these things, so you can like sit down and talk to each other over a cup of joe. Coffee machines in here too. So anyway, these guys are all managed by a quota limit of 30 is what I want, and they'll just keep working on whatever until then. So let's go max speed for a bit. And all the researchers are doing their thing. And I also have some people training. So like the new people, for example, that just came in, they're just training. I want them to be as high as we can go. And then these 4 here are actually, they're working hard, but they're all intermediate. And they're pretty high level intermediates too, because we're gonna start doing intermediate development, and I wanna have at least some people that can start doing that stuff. I'm not entirely sure how that works. This is a blind play, by the way. Like, I don't know if people have figured that out yet by how inefficient I am. I called in sick today. But this is a blind play, so I'm not here to show you how to do things. I'm here to learn and to do it myself and to be as awesome as I can be and to share that experience with you. That's why I'm here. So it looks like our peak CU is actually getting close to hitting. Wow. We are getting popular. Let's expand. Let's go, let's do the thing. We need more web servers. I'm gonna add 2 in this rack. Let's pop this in here, slide these down. Add an extra cooler in here, just because. Slide this up to here. Go ahead and configure these. Yep, get it configured. Okay, now we need cache. So let's grab. We'll put a big cache server in this rack. Add an extra cooler just to offset the heat. And she's attached. All right. This is wild. So much money is gonna go into this. I think we just duplicate this again. But this just adds web server and database. It doesn't add cache. Neither does this one. These are all just web servers and databases, which is why we got down on cache for a bit. Maybe this is the rack I want to add. Let's duplicate one of these just to add them in. Just to do it. I never want to go over in our hosting again. I want our hosting to be solid all the time. It's 79 degrees in this place, right? All right. So these guys are training. Looks like Direwolf here just hit 100%. So he's going to just do whatever he's told by Thunderhawk. You four are being managed by Thunderhawk, and then also I think Tapped is. And then Sheena, I believe, is being managed by Bubbles. I could be wrong. No, you're Thunderhawk. So Sheena's Thunderhawk, and then Tapped is being managed by Bubbles. And they all have the same quotas, so. All right, take a look at sales contracts. Something that a lot of people have been opinionated on for a bit. Sales contracts looking pretty good. We do have some access. That's the thing. I think some of these contracts are renewed, are auto-renewed. Some of them are not. I keep kind of dwindling them down. I know contract 44 is auto-renewed because it's a text ad slot at 4.1. I think I could probably get this here, actually. Friend book. I think we could probably do something with this one. This is a pretty good CPM with the text ad. I'm going to save this one. And I could just go to each one of these guys and I just save their contracts. The ones that I like, I just save them. Sokataki has absolutely no... Can we get any of his contracts in? He has a 3.2 million one. Can I fit this anywhere? 3.2 million. It's a really good text ad slot too. If we could do banners even, that would be good too. Who's got banner ads? I think Rover Dog is in banners. No, Ninja's definitely in banners. We're pretty well optimized here. I'm pretty sure I can't free up 3 million. But I think in the text slot, we might be able to free up 3 million. In text ads. This is 0 to 7. They want 1.8. So if I go like this, that's still 1.8. So that gave me an extra hour. Probably not gonna happen here. They want 7.1. If I go like this. Oh, here we go. We got an extra hour there too. Cool. And then this one here is 132%. It's between these two slots. So all I need to do is kinda shift this 14 to 15. So let's bring this up to 15. What do you want? You want 3.2. So we can go like this. And then this comes up to 9. 3.4. That's gonna do it. Yeah. So this is a 3.4 slot. Wait, oh, the wrong slot. Oh, damn it. Right. Yeah. Okay, hang on. Bring this back down. 1.8 is what you want. Yeah. Not what I was thinking of, right? Okay, so we can go now 6 to 9. I'm pretty sure that's not gonna be enough. It's 1.5. It's not really what we're looking for. If anybody has 1.5 million impressions in a contract at this point, I think you're probably getting bad content. Well, 1.7. 1.7, but that's not a contract that I can use. That's somebody different. Like you are on a permanent repeat right now, so that doesn't matter. You know, nobody else is like awaiting instructions aside from Sokataki, who definitely does not have that kind of impression. So we'll just leave it the way it is. Better to leave it the way it is. Contract 47 expire. Okay, game change I wish happens. I'm hoping it happens in beta 32. When I click this, I want to see the interface that shows me where this contract used to be immediately. Click this. I want to see that window of what time slot just got vacant. I would love that to be a thing. It makes the most sense as opposed to taking me to the sales associate, taking me to the sales associate's stats page, right? That had that contract. Then I go into contract and I'm like, okay, I can negotiate, but I have no idea what slots are good for this negotiation. I have to go to another salesman or I have to go here, not even here, features, and then I choose one of these and hope that one's right? So in this case, it's a banner ad slot, and this banner ad slot can accommodate Actually, quite a bit. If we can shave an hour off of this, we might be able to bump this up to like 6. That would be kind of cool. And then it looks to me like it's Vandergrift's contract. Well, 3.2 is kind of all he's got, and it's not a very good contract. This one's better. Friend book is better, but it's 1.6. Perhaps we can use searching for deals. I was gonna say perhaps we can use Sokataki's 3.2 here. Yeah, we could use. You could use Sokataki's 3.2. This is really nice. $10 shops. Let's do that. It's already gonna fit here, so all I need to do is pop it in. This one is better, but it's a lot of impressions. Let me negotiate this one first. So we're already gonna be able to meet this easily. So I'm just gonna pop like 6 days on this. And let's negotiate this like way up. This is 9.3. They're gonna start me at 7. That's brilliant. Let's dump this down by 2. They're up to 7.5 or 7.2. I think I can get these guys to 8. Maybe. Maybe. Can I get you guys to 8? You're really not happy with this. But I mean, you might do it. 30%, you'll do 8. Oh, they'll do 8.2. Sokataki, that's boss. It's a 6-day contract too. We're gonna auto-renew that. That's great. Pretty boss. Good job. We're making 3.5 million a month now. A lot of you guys have said you wanted longer videos, and I can appreciate that. I can. I have a lot of videos I'm doing. I have a lot of different games I'm playing. I'm very spread thin. Long videos are great and all. I think the mixture between some series is being long, other series is being shorter. I don't know what's best. I really don't. Because the same people who are loud about wanting longer videos, right? Wait, Svandergrift? Your job is so boring. Is that so? We actually have a 1.6 here. Hang on. Okay, hold on. Hold that thought for a second. We have a 1.6 million. We can do that. We can fit that in a banner ad slot, and I want to do it. So let's do that. Svandergrift, who thinks that his job is boring. This is 18 to 0. Let's bump it to 19 to 0 and see if it's still 3.8. It is absolutely perfect. That's good. That's good. All right, so then this one here, we can bump this back. So we need 3.2 out of this one. Let's bump it back to 1,700. Oh my, it fits beautifully. So from 1,700 to 1,900, that's the slot we want. That's prime time, baby. Oh, 1.8, you beautiful, beautiful time slot, you. Svandergrift, 1.6. Let's go. Let's go. Get this. Get it to like 6. You know what? Do a 10-day thing here. Let's just screw the time all up. We'll get a crazy cool CPM for this. Let's start at 10 and work our way down, shall we? I bet I'm just gonna do it. They are just gonna start at 7, yeah. Let's bump down. I can't click it. It won't let me click. There it goes. 9.6. They're already really pissed about 7.3. Probably not gonna get them even close to 8. 7.5. Let's come down to like 8.8. All right, 7.9. Ooh, I can get him to 8. 8.5. Good. 8.2. That's the new topper. 8.3, baby. Ho ho ho. That's great. Let's lock that in for now. Okay. Wow, we're making some pretty good CPM on those banner ads there. We're driving a tough bargain. So anyway, what I was saying is when I make shorter videos, I get comments about people that want longer videos. When I make a longer video, I get people that tell me the videos are too long. There's no way I can win. So I kind of have to just keep something consistent. And what I found is the videos that are right around between a half an hour to 45 minutes, right in that general area is my sweet spot. When I go into the 50, 55 minute zone, significantly less. Like, I don't get people finishing the videos, right? The key is I want people to watch the whole video, and a lot of people don't watch the whole video. Also, a lot of people are also watching videos in like 1.25 times speed or 1.5 times speed, and that also kills watch time on videos. When people watch at like 1.5 times speed, it means that there's 50% less watch time on those videos. So if I can somehow try to captivate people longer, then the videos do better, right? So I'm trying to find the balance. There's a lot of science behind the video length, right? It's not just me being like, I'm done now. There's actually intention behind video length, and it's hard to find the balance. It's hard to find the right one. All right, so Tommy Lee, let me see if we have the time slot. So there's these 2 slots open now. This one contract expired, but there's these 2 slots open. I think if I delete this, these are right next to each other as well. So let's make this slot extend to 6. This gives me 5.3. Tommy has a contact for 4.6. Awesome. Let's see about negotiating that. We'll just go to 5 days, and we'll bump this up and see where they want to land. 4.3. Okay, let's go down to 6. We'll drive them up. Drive them up over 5. Do it. Do it. 4.8. There's the 5. Drive them up. Then none of them are ever happy. I'm gonna stick to my guns at 5.3. That's right. My advertisers are never happy with the deals they get from me, ever. They hate me, and I love them. We're making $4 million a month now. All right, features. Another thing, couple of things, right? I got, I forget who it was. Was it Patty? I forget who it was. I'm sorry for not giving you credit. Maybe it was Ty. If I didn't give you credit, I'm sorry. I forgot who it was. One of the new people that I just put in the game. In addition to getting in the game, they also mentioned that my feature for sharing functionality wasn't even on, and it wasn't. It wasn't even turned on. Now it's turned on. Also, Mike, thanks for the input on their happiness. The happiness on these features is relative to the top. So if I keep making my landing page better, the satisfaction with the video functionality goes down. Like, basically, it wants me to keep everything upgraded at the same pace. So to make everybody happier with my site and raise this overall total, I need to focus on my weakest link, and that's the sharing functionality. So let's bump this up. 84%. Now it's 85%. And so this will now be a little bit better satisfaction, 66% now. So that's how that works. Now we have one extra feature I can add, and I'm kind of feeling like live streaming is in the faraway future. It's not something I can do. Now, another thing people said was subscriptions. Now, I'd like to do subscriptions. I would. The problem with this, though, is that it adds dissatisfaction, and I don't want to go under 50%. Now that I have a 66, I think I can actually pull that off. But the other thing is, if I click this, it's going to ask me. This is a 20% dip, actually. We're at 58%. Okay, we can actually do it now. But subscriptions, it says premium features, right? Which features do users have to pay for? I don't want them to have to pay for the landing page, right? I don't want them to have to pay for the landing page. I don't want them to have to pay for all my features, right? So that's my thing right now. What I would like this to say, I would like this to include my advertising and allow me to omit the advertising. That's what I would like to do. So if you sign up for the subscription, you get no ads. I would love to do that, but I can't do that. But I also think it might throw off my advertisers too, because if I implement this now, I may not get the impressions that I promised them. If that was a thing, right? And I'm not saying that's a thing, but if that was a thing, that's probably how that would go. And so I'm really kind of confused on the subscription service as being a benefit to me right now, because I can't do what I want it to do, and that is give an ad-free experience. It doesn't let me do that. Most sites when you subscribe to a premium service on that site, you can get ad-free viewing. That's something I think needs to be implemented into Startup Company as how that works. Great examples of that, at least up until recently, Twitch Prime. Ad-free all through the Twitch. And even then, when you subscribe to a Twitch caster, you get ad-free viewing on that caster's channel unless they've enabled it themselves, right? So subscription equals ad-free viewing. YouTube Red, same thing. Subscription equals ad-free viewing. Hulu has their basic service, but if you sign up to their more premium service to it, so you upgrade your subscription, ad-free viewing. There's lots of different features that go with that. What I probably will have to do as a feature then, just so I can offer something, is I want to say offline content. Allow users to save content to the device and use it while offline. So that's probably what I should do. But if I do this, then I can't add subscriptions. Because if I do this, I have no space left for subscriptions. See what I'm saying? So I'm in a bit of a dilemma there. And then also the offline content thing requires more advanced development that I'm not prepared for yet. So what I think I need to do, I think I need to eventually get rid of text ads and then go exclusively to banners for a while, eventually go to video ads. But by the time we go to video ads, I think the sharing functionality I'm investing all this time into will probably go away and be replaced by something like subscriptions. But I don't know how to use subscriptions effectively, because the reason I want subscriptions are for these two things. Now the argument could be, let's add subscriptions because it pays the best, because people will pay to use the rest of your services. And maybe that's true, but I feel like as soon as I implement that and tell people they have to pay to use it, I'm gonna see my average users go way down. And because of that, I'm not gonna be able to fulfill my advertising contracts. Now, if subscriptions works and it pays way more money than my ads do, then great, I can go ad-free and go completely premium. But it's a kind of a risk to do. I'm not really prepared to do that risk with this site. I do plan to create a new site, and then perhaps I can experiment with that. Maybe we can do, like, Fedora Flicks will be the ad-hosted, free-to-access stuff, and then we can have the more premium service, that subscription-only site, where I'm not serving ads, and I'm not trying to sell ads to it, And perhaps I can utilize that when I buy a competitor. Right, I can take a competitor's site and then transform that one into my more premium service. So there's something to think about. I put some thought into this, and I'm not sure about the subscriptions. Another thing is, like, mostly in this series anyway, with like managing the company like this, I'm actually thinking about how I would do it if it was like a role play experience, right? I'm thinking about how I would actually do this. And so there's that too. I'm not looking for a min-maxy thing where I'm, trying to make as much money as possible following the game's rules. That's not really what I'm going for. I'm going for kind of a what would I do in this situation sort of thing. And maybe that works, maybe that doesn't. I don't know. I'm gonna put these guys a little bit back because they're a little bit close. I have so much money right now. I'm very tempted, and I know it's probably a waste of money, but I'm tempted just to move into this damn big building right here. It's $90,000 a month, as opposed to my $22,000 a month I'm making now, or I'm paying now. If I take a look at my finances, my hosting rent, my hosting power bill, my hosting bandwidth, all of this stuff, way more expensive than just my office rent, right? My office rent is like nothing. I'm making so much per month. I might as well just expand and go here, A part of me thinks that that's the thing. Let's jump to this 5-floor building and do it. And then we can open up. I want to open up a store as well. Like if I create another website, I want to open up a store, like a shopping platform, right? Or maybe my own. Maybe we can open up our own social media, compete with Friendbook, and then our social media. Oh my God, I'm basically Google now. I'm basically Google, guys. It's Fedora Flicks Plus. But seriously though, like I feel like I need to expand and kind of try to grow in a little bit because this business is doing great. It's not the biggest thing in the world, but it's doing great. It's making lots of money. And while I'm making lots of money, let's build another product that can make even more money, right? Let this business kind of funnel into a new venture and then both of them can be successful. And then we need, of course, lots of employees to work at our new Fedora Plus. Fedora Plus. I don't know. But yeah, so that's my thought process behind a lot of things that you guys have said. I want to respond to your comments and things. The other comment I had, I guess the last one I'll respond to, I did it on stream yesterday, but I'm gonna do it on air for this video too. Had somebody ask why there's no webcam on like YouTube videos. When I make videos like this strictly for YouTube, why is there no webcam? And two reasons for that. One, because my live setup, my camera setup requires me to turn on all my lights, and there's a lot of other factors that have to be, there's a little bit of extra setup for my camera to be doing things and to be pushing it through the air. And another thing is it takes encoding, more encoding resources to do it as well. So I'm gonna have encoding resources dedicated to you know, my face and stuff instead of the game. And then in addition to that also, with my face cam in, I can't have my mic as close to my mouth, and so my sound is a little bit weaker. So I don't know if anybody notices this, but my voice sounds a little bit stronger, a little bit more broadcasty when I don't have my webcam. And it's because my mic can be right in front of my mouth now. So things like that. And the second thing is it actually relaxes me a bit more. And when I focus on the game and I don't have the cam on, I know that like you can't see me, and that actually relaxes me a bit more, and my brain can maybe operate a little bit better with like what's in front of me. I can focus more about what's in front of me and less about being on camera. I don't know, maybe that doesn't make sense. I think if you create videos yourself, perhaps you'll understand it, I guess. It's one of those, I don't want to be condescending about it, but I think if you created your own content like this, you might understand that a bit more. That's said in like the nicest way possible. I really do think it's one of those experience will show you why that is things. All right, anyways, let's do this. Will, you're ready to go? Let's upgrade you. You can now manage more people. We're gonna switch Will with Niall. Niall's gonna come over here with the graphics team. We're then gonna headhunt a graphics person because I want to get one more designer, one more graphics person in here. We can get rid of all these. I don't really need any more researchers. We do have somebody here with 190 potential. Let's take a look. You don't really want a whole lot. We haven't done we have to do the whiteboard before the end of this episode. We do. I'm gonna leave. I'm not gonna put another researcher in. I think the researchers I have are good. 6 researchers is plenty. I'm not in a hurry to get different stuff. Office, let's do the whiteboard because people have been wanting it. There's also a coffee table here, which is kind of nice. Maybe we'll do one of these numbers. And grab the coffee table, right? I guess it goes between these two things. And then the whiteboard, all you hooligans, we'll put the whiteboard maybe over here. There is now a whiteboard in the office. It's over here by, I guess these are like sales figures or something. It's kind of weird. I thought they would use it for like more design purposes. Maybe we'll do it. You know what? I kind of liked it over where it was. You know, maybe, okay, here's what we'll do. We'll put it, we're just gonna scoot people back. Hang on. Scoot the plant back. Scoot you back by 2, scoot you over, and then we'll stick it right here. So it's kind of like near the marketing team, and you know, maybe it's like support tickets. They can keep track of things like that. It's pretty close to the CEO. I kind of like it. We'll put it there. It's close to the sales team. Everybody can see it, right? It's a nice whiteboard. And now all the people that wanted a whiteboard, you guys can work just a little bit better. And that's nice. You get to be a little bit happier. So that's good. Took care of it. Now, Will, we need to see certain things. Will's production settings are at 120 on everything. Great. So that will be an easy one to transition. Let's take you off of these designers. We're gonna put you on all these lead devs. Now, Niall's production is at 30, 30, 30, 30, 30, and then 5. That's actually pretty easy to remember too. Let's take you off of all of these guys, and we'll put you on the graphics team. You're now managing the graphics team, and we're gonna do 150 each now. Because we're growing, our quotas are going up. So you can manage these guys now. Will, you're gonna manage the lead developers. Boom, 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 and boom. Your production is gonna be 40, 40, 40, 40, 40, and let's do 10. No, I don't want you guys making these. Let's just do 5 for now. All right, so there we go. Will, you're in charge of lead devs. Niall, you're in charge of the graphics team. And I do want to find one more graphics person to help out with that too. So probably we'll put the plant. Stupid plant. This stupid plant is just getting moved all around the office. We're gonna put it right next to the coffee table. There. I'm gonna put probably Niall here. We'll kind of do one of these numbers maybe. Like this. Here we go. Yeah, that's better. We could slide this over one maybe. One spot. Here we go. Slide you back. Slide you back. And then we'll put one extra desk right here. And this will be our new graphics person. And again, I'll pick from the list. Isabel Diaz. Hello. Wow, Isabel. You're just gonna be happy. Completely happy. You have a pretty high salary expectation. I'm just saying. Yeah, no thanks. How about Pauline Hicks? You're just gonna be happy as well. Your salary expectation is really low. I like you, Pauline. You're awesome, Pauline. I like you. Let's go 3,500 here. Wow, I can get her under 4. I got her for 3,800. Take that. Silly people. Who wanted to be here? Let me see. I'm just gonna go through the names. Most people just have anything that's like allow me to be anything. So I'm just gonna re-roll it. And when I re-roll, I get Bloody. So Bloody, you're in. Let me just get you over here. Bloody is back in here. Your name is spelled B-L-L-O-O-D-Y. So you're in now too, Bloody. There you go. So that's it. All I'm doing is re-rolling randomly. So when I get more people into the office and I say, hey, we're hiring again, leave your name again on that video when I say that. And I'm just gonna keep seeing the names appear. And if you're somebody who is did it last time, I'll put priority on you. We'll give you an extra point of bias in the RNG, basically. Similar to how like a Twitch giveaway would happen if subs have like twice as likely to win. It would be kind of like that. I would give your name twice as likely to be rolled. So anyway, thanks for watching. I appreciate it. Startup Company, it's great. We'll see you next time. Bye.